What if the most dangerous criminals in history never truly left their cells? Welcome to Eastern State Penitentiary, where the line between the living and the dead blurs behind century-old stone walls. Welcome back, thrill seekers and ghost hunters. Today, we're unlocking the gates to one of America's most notorious and haunted locations, Eastern State Penitentiary. Built in 1829, this imposing Gothic structure was once home to some of the country's most dangerous criminals. But even after its closure in 1971, it seems some inmates never truly checked out. So, grab your courage and let's step into the shadows of this paranormal playground. Eastern State Penitentiary opened its doors in 1829, revolutionizing the American prison system. Designed by John Haviland, this Gothic-style fortress was built to intimidate and reform. Its high, castle-like walls and central rotunda with radiating cell blocks were unlike anything seen before in prison architecture. The prison introduced the controversial Pennsylvania system of incarceration. Inmates were kept in solitary confinement, believed to encourage penitence and reformation. Each cell had a single skylight, symbolizing the eye of God watching over the prisoners. This system, however, often led to severe mental health issues among inmates. Eastern State was the most expensive public structure of its time, boasting central heating, flush toilets, and showers, before even the White House had such amenities. Despite its innovative design, the prison became overcrowded by the early 20th century, leading to the abandonment of the solitary system. Notable for housing infamous criminals like Al Capone and bank robber Willie Sutton, Eastern State operated for 142 years before closing in 1971. Today, it stands as a national historic landmark, attracting history buffs and ghost hunters alike. Al Capone, the infamous Chicago gangster, spent 8 months in Eastern State in 1929. Unlike other inmates, Capone enjoyed luxurious accommodations, including fine furniture, a radio, and even a cabinet phonograph. Visitors and staff have reported seeing Capone's ghost in his former cell, sometimes heard strumming a banjo, his favorite pastime during incarceration. Willie Sutton, known as Slick Willie, was another famous resident. He attempted escape 3 times, succeeding once in 1945 through a tunnel dug by fellow inmates. Sutton's restless spirit is said to still roam the prison, perhaps eternally plotting his next escape. Joe Byers, a lesser-known but equally chilling inmate, was convicted of murdering his wife and unborn child. Guards and visitors have reported hearing a woman's agonized screams near his former cell, believed to be the echoes of his heinous crime. The Soap Lady, a female inmate who worked in the prison laundry, is another frequently spotted spirit. Witnesses describe seeing a hunched figure pushing a laundry cart through Cellblock 4, vanishing when approached. Cellblock 12 is notorious for paranormal activity. Visitors often report hearing whispers, footsteps, and even their names being called when no one is around. One particularly chilling account comes from a maintenance worker who saw a dark figure dart into a cell. Upon investigation, he found the cell empty and locked. Cellblock 6, once used for solitary confinement, is a hotbed of spectral activity. Visitors describe feeling watched, experiencing sudden temperature drops, and seeing shadowy figures darting between cells. One tour guide reported seeing a full-bodied apparition of a guard in a 1940s uniform vanishing through a solid wall. The death row section, located in Cellblock 15, is perhaps the most terrifying area. Used for executions until 1961, this area exudes an oppressive atmosphere. Visitors report feeling extreme anxiety, hearing phantom screams, and seeing fleeting apparitions. One paranormal investigator claimed to capture an EVP saying, "Help me, I'm innocent." The hospital wing, where countless inmates died from illness and injury, is another paranormal hotspot. Ghostly patients have been seen wandering the corridors, and the sound of rolling gurneys often echoes through the empty halls. The warden's office, located in the center hub, is said to be haunted by a former warden. Staff members have reported seeing a man in a suit sitting at the desk, only to vanish when approached. Objects in this room are known to move on their own, and the smell of cigar smoke often permeates the air. Eastern State Penitentiary has been the subject of numerous paranormal investigations, including features on popular TV shows like Ghost Hunters and Most Haunted. One of the most famous encounters occurred in the 1990s when Gary Johnson, a locksmith working on restoring old cell locks, had a terrifying experience. He described being overcome by an unseen force in cell block 4, feeling as if 20 people were grabbing me. He saw tormented faces in the cell walls, an experience that left him shaken for days. During a 2009 investigation, the Ghost Hunters team captured compelling evidence. They recorded disembodied voices, captured a shadowy figure on thermal cameras, and experienced unexplained equipment malfunctions. Visitors on guided tours often report unusual experiences. Many have felt sudden cold spots, heard unexplained noises, and even felt unseen hands touching them. One tourist claimed to have captured a clear image of a ghostly face peering out from a cell on their smartphone, a photo that has since become famous in paranormal circles. The intense paranormal activity at Eastern State Penitentiary has led to various theories. Some believe the prison's history of suffering and isolation has left a psychic imprint on the location. The theory of residual hauntings suggests that traumatic events can be recorded by the environment and replayed under certain conditions. Others propose that the prison's unique architecture, with its radial design and emphasis on isolation, might act as a spiritual amplifier, trapping and concentrating paranormal energies. Skeptics argue that the power of suggestion, combined with the prison's eerie atmosphere, could explain many of the reported experiences. They point out that the human mind is prone to seeing patterns and creating explanations for ambiguous stimuli, especially in emotionally charged environments. As we've explored the haunted halls of Eastern State Penitentiary, we've uncovered tales of ghostly inmates, phantom guards, and unexplained phenomena that continue to baffle even the most skeptical minds. From Al Capone's luxurious cell to the terrifying depths of death row, this prison holds secrets that span centuries. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the powerful atmosphere and rich history of this incredible location. Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a testament to the complex nature of crime, punishment, and the human spirit. If you're brave enough, why not plan a visit and experience the haunting ambiance for yourself? And for those of you who have already walked these halls, we'd love to hear your stories. Have you encountered something unexplainable at Eastern State or another haunted location? Share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more chilling tales from America's most haunted places. Until next time, keep watching the shadows. You never know what might be watching back.